Hi everybody, this is Alexander Budistanu and this is the third video blog. In this video blog I'm going to show you how to create a startup office. Recently I just opened a new location in Bucharest, and over here we're going to make software development, especially to build our own products like SkyHub, but also other softwares and web apps that we're going to develop for other companies and for us. So in order to open a tech startup office, you need a few equipment to operate with. So you need computers, you need desk, you need whiteboard, you need to make the location very comfortable for your people and to be efficient and to work as fast as possible and to bootstrap. So this is like a bootstrapping hacker house over here. I'm trying to build a hacker house for the people to to feel very comfortable over here and to feel like an open space. Hopefully I have finished everything, and now I'm gonna try to move it. And move it over here. Yep, that's it. That's how you install a whiteboard. And it takes you like 20 minutes if you have never done something like that. Here are the new computers. They are very powerful computers for 4 people. They're like Intel Core i7 2600, 3.4 gigahertz quad core, very powerful. And I'm gonna have to install the Linux and Ubuntu and both dual boot. And the most interesting feature is that the computers they're like mostly gaming computers, so you can install 2 different video cards in case somebody needs 4 screens, 4 displays. You can plug actually 4 different displays on 2 different separate video cards, and it works very well. I think they are very powerful computers, and we got actually a very good deal for those computers. And I still need to buy the monitors, 21 by 5 inch monitors, and the keyboards and the inputs boards. Yeah. In order to build a startup, you need chairs for the team to work and to operate. So I have bought 6 different chairs, but they're in boxes, so probably it is a do-it-yourself chair. So now is the time for unboxing, and after that I'm gonna have to install the chair. So I don't have anything else to cut. I'm gonna use the scissor to open the box. It's the first time I'm unboxing the chairs, and we're gonna see how hard it is to mount the chair. In the past hours, I have built 4 different chairs. I still have 2 chairs in boxes. We still need desk. So I have ordered 6 different desks. They're like do-it-yourself desks. I just received them. So one desk is in this kind of box. And right now I'm gonna open for the first time the box with the desk. I'm gonna see how we're gonna find inside, and I hope the instructions are very simple. It's very heavy actually. It has like 20 kilograms. I just finished the first desk, assembling the first one. It took me like at least 40-50 minutes to assemble the first desk, the first unit. The instructions were super bad. It is just 1 page instruction. And you couldn't understand almost anything at the beginning. They also stated that they have a video channel and you can view the video instructions, but when I searched and I watched the video, it was totally for a totally different desk. So the video was quite useless. At the beginning, the first 20 minutes were very hard because I didn't understand what were the 3 legs and how to start making them and how to fix them. But after the first 20 minutes, everything was, very intuitive. So I actually finished everything without looking to other for the instructions, and it was super intuitive in order to finish, because you just have to build desk. But at the beginning there were like many different holes, and you had to do a lot of stuff over there, and it was quite awkward to understand which component belongs to which and so on. The advantage of this desk is that it is very light. It has only 20 kilograms. You can move it from here to different locations and to different parts, even to transport to like large distance. I mean with a car, of course. And beside that, you can place a computer over here under the desk, and the biggest advantage, on the other side it's empty, so you can pull the cables out from the desk, and all the cables gonna just disappear because they're gonna be on the other side of the desk. Here you can put like papers, documents, and also over here you can put the keyboard or the paper documents. I think 1 meter is quite enough for 2-3 monitors. Not sure for the 4th how I'm gonna tackle that problem. This is the computer. It's as I told you before, it's a quad-core i7 computer. It's very powerful. It's mostly for gaming, and it's like not a brand new one, but it's still like $500 just the computer itself, and it's very powerful. Wow, just 1 centimeter. The location over here just fits perfectly, just like 1 centimeter more, and you couldn't fit inside. And yeah, that's the first desk. I'm gonna have to assemble 5 more desks. You have an operational desk. You just need a chair, at least 1 chair for at least 1 person. And this is the chair, and that's the way you do it. So this is the new desk. After you have the desk, you need to install Windows and Ubuntu. We prefer this combination because it gives us the power to do almost anything we want. I have just built a second desk. It is over here. It's almost done. Actually, it took me more time to build than the previous one because I had some problems with this part, and I had to change it like 2 or 3 times because it was not working properly. It still doesn't work properly to the second desk. I'm not sure why, but we're gonna fix it. And right now I'm gonna have to build a 3rd desk, but that will be done for today. So this is the chair for the second desk. This is the second chair. We're gonna use 2 monitors at the beginning, 21.5-inch monitors. So we're gonna install dual monitors on the desk. Probably gonna have a huge problem with the size of the desk for 3 or 4 monitors. Because the desk is not too large, and also to install the 3rd and the 4th monitors, we're gonna have to install a second video card. These computers, they actually allow us to install on PCI Express 2 different video cards because they're like for gaming, and I'm gonna just put inside the computer. almost done. The second desk is almost done. I still need to find a power supply for the second computer, and I'm gonna have to install Windows and Ubuntu. On the previous one I had just time to install only Windows 7 and to install parts of the drivers. I'm still missing a few of the drivers because I didn't have enough time to work both on the desk and on the computer. So this is the new office. There are 3 different desks. This is my desk where I'm going to operate and going to code over here most of the time. And over there are 2 different desks for 2 different people. At the beginning, I'm just looking to make a very small team and to be very efficient. So the team will be just for 3 people working in Bucharest. We have another office in Râmnicu Vâlcea where we develop hardware products over there. So over here will be only software and especially web development. So in order to make a startup be functional, you just need the hardware infrastructure. So you need, the desk, you need the computers, the technology that it is required for you to operate. For example, we need PHP Storm, we need MongoDB, we need XAMPP, Apache, and pretty much anything we need to develop on, and all of the required software. So over there we have the computers, and just later I'm going to install the monitors. I'm going to show you in the video how to to install the monitors and to have dual monitors very efficient. So the most important is to have at least 2 monitors for a tech startup. I've seen in the past that having the 3rd or the 4th monitor is not as it doesn't increase you a lot as it increases you to have the 2nd monitor. So it is super important to have the 2nd monitor. The 3rd and the 4th one doesn't increase you by much the efficiency and as it does the 2nd monitor. So guys, this is my new desk from my new office. We have 3 different monitors over here. On each monitor I'm gonna have a different application. So on the first monitor, pretty much I'm using PHP Storm and to write code and to debug different kind of stuff on the code. On the second monitor, I'm using I'm using a browser to debug the front end and to check the website if it's working on the local host, also on the website on the online version. I'm using the debugger, from the console and all the others in order to debug different, modules from the platform. Sometimes, actually, I'm also using the second monitor for code because you can drag and drop, different source code, and you can actually split the code, and it is quite useful. And on the third monitor, I'm using pretty much for anything that is not related to the code. So I'm using like the FTP client, FileZilla, and the RoboMongo in order to check different data from the database. So I'm trying to use the third monitor for something that will not involve the first and the second. So something that I don't really have to switch all the time and so on. And it is quite useful to have the third monitor, but it doesn't increase you the efficiency by so much as the second monitor increase you by using the second one. And yeah, so this is how we are coding over here, and this is my desk. So this is how a web startup desk looks like. And people just need the computer, need monitors, a keyboard, and and a mouse to code. This is the first desk for the first developer. So we have 2 different monitors. I have installed them, and this is the computer. It's a very powerful computer, and right now we have only 2 computers because pretty much we are limited by the size of the desk. I didn't really expect to encounter this problem. And so right now we have only Windows 7 installed. There are 4 different partitions. There are 2 hard drives. So the first 2 partitions are for the first hard drive. The third and the fourth partition are for the second hard drive. So on the first hard drive, we're going to just install Windows 7, and I have already installed Windows 7. And on the second hard drive, I'm going to install Ubuntu. Some people prefer working for software development, especially web, on Windows 7. Others prefer to work on Ubuntu. So I'm trying to give them the possibility to work on which operating system they want and prefer. So I don't really want to force somebody to work on a specific operating system, and this is one of the reasons. So this is a computer I have just installed. It doesn't have almost anything. We're gonna install the PHP Storm and other software we are using for software development. And this is the first desk. It's functional, and it's almost ready. So this is all, guys. I have just shown you how to build a small office for a web startup to enable your team to develop very fast and efficient, to bootstrap actually. And if you like it, you can subscribe to my channel and to come back to see and watch other videos with the problems and challenges I'm going to encounter. And never give up!